Hi friends, today is World Earth Day, marking its half century anniversary. The COVID pandemic is a stark reminder of the vulnerability of humans and the planet in the face of global scale threats. As an effect of lockdown in our country, we have seen in the news that you can now spot the Himalayas from Punjab. The air quality of Delhi, Mumbai, and all major cities has increased, and also the water quality of mighty Ganga river has seen a drastic improvement. This all shows that unchecked damage to our environment must be addressed, and my Earth Day wishes to you all. Let's start today's session. First question for the day. With reference to dividend distribution tax, consider the following statements. Statement 1. It is a tax levied on dividends that companies pays to its shareholders out of its profits. Statement 2. Only domestic companies are liable to pay this tax. Which of the above statements is are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, option D neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer here is option C both 1 and 2. Both statements are correct. Let me give a brief idea on dividend distribution tax DDT and the changes made on it by government. Here on the left side, you can see how the DDT were deducted before budget 2020, and on the right side, the changes made on it by government. Basically, what is dividend? The companies make profit, and out of profit, they share a dividend with their shareholders or investors. This share of profit is called dividend. And before the budget 2020, the companies distributing dividends were liable to pay tax at an effective rate of 20.5% directly to government. And individuals who received dividend were classified into two categories. One is that those who receive income in excess of rupees 10 lakh have to pay a dividend tax of 10%, and those who receive dividend income less than 10 lakh do not have to pay any tax. So the problem with the system was that it results in all the shareholders of a company suffering a uniform tax rate on their dividends. Whether you are receiving 10 lakhs, 1 crore, 100 crore, 1000 crores as dividend, you just have to pay 10% of it as tax. Usually more the stake, more the dividend we get. For example, Mukesh Ambani of Reliance Industries, he holds 48.87% stake of its company. His salary may be say 15 crore, but he will be getting a dividend of 15,000 crores of money. So he has to pay 10% of whatever dividend he gets as tax, since it was not a progressive tax. Usually the company promoters who get the bulk of their income as dividends pay a lower proportion of their income as tax as compared to employees who receive the bulk of their income as salaries taxable. This has been changed by the government. If you see the flowchart on the right side, now the companies do not have to pay DDT 20.56% like earlier. It is abolished. Instead, it requires all equity investors or shareholders to treat their dividend receipts as income and pay taxes on it at their applicable income tax slab rates. Hence, higher the dividend you get, higher the tax you have to pay. This is the very basic idea of DDT. Coming to the explanation part, dividend distribution tax is a tax imposed by Indian government on Indian companies according to the dividend paid to a company's investors. Only domestic companies are liable to pay this tax, and this question is important because recently the finance minister said that dividend distribution tax shifted to individuals instead of companies. Coming to the second question, with reference to World Sustainable Development Summit, consider the following statements. Statement 1. It is the annual flagship event of the Energy and Resources Institute. Statement 2. It provides a platform for global leaders and practitioners to discuss and deliberate over climatic issues of Asia only. Statement 3. The theme of 2020 edition of Summit is Towards 2030 Goals, Making the Decade Count. Which of the above statements is are correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3. It is World Sustainable Development Summit. It cannot limit to Asia only. So the second statement is wrong. The correct answer is option C 1 and 3 only. It is the flagship event of the Energy and Resources Institute. It is the sole summit on global issues taking place in developing world. It provides a platform for global leaders and practitioners to discuss and deliberate over climatic issues of universal importance. It is continuing the legacy of Delhi Sustainable Development Summit, which was initiated in 2001. And this question is important because the 2020 World Sustainable Development Summit has been held recently. The last question for the day, Sampriti, often seen in the news, is a defense cooperation endeavor between India and which among the following countries? Option A, Bangladesh. Option B, Nepal. Option C, Bhutan. Option D, Sri Lanka. Correct answer here is option A, Bangladesh. It is a bilateral defense cooperation endeavor between India and Bangladesh. India shares longest border with Bangladesh, around 4156 kilometers. And here in the picture, you can see the bordering states of India with Bangladesh. West Bengal, Meghalaya, Assam, Tripura and Mizoram is sharing border with Bangladesh. And this question is important because the 9th edition of Sampriti exercise was recently commenced at Umroi in Meghalaya. That's all for today, guys. We will meet tomorrow with another set of questions. Thank you.